everyone, I'm Basic Nerf, and today we're here to do a battle-tested review of the Rapidstrike CS-18. Alright, so first we're going to be talking about the blaster's history a bit, then we're going to be talking about the features, and then I'll be talking about my history with the blaster personally, and that'll tie into the review. Alright, so first off, this blaster was released in about July, August, September of 2013, so this blaster is about a year old. It retailed then for $39.99 in the USA. Most places now you can get it for $29.99. This blaster was a bit hyped because online it was called the Elite Stampede a bit. You know, through some leaks and people in China talking about it. They called it an elite version of the Stampede, and people liked the Stampede a lot because it was fully automatic for a rifle sort of blaster, and it was easily modifiable, and you can get great mods out of the Stampede. This blaster came out, and it wasn't quite that. This is actually a flywheel blaster, but over time this has grown to be my favorite blaster yet. So again, I've been using this for about a year, and I've used it in both its stock form and various stages of modified forms.
It shoots a drum mag! Switch mag, switch mag!
Alright, so the blaster comes with an 18 dart clip / mag that's all clear, 18 darts, and the blaster itself. It takes 4 C batteries to operate. Has a stock, it's retractable, which means you can pull it out or put it back in. It's only all the way out or all the way in, unless you modify it. It's got a solid amount of tack rails. It's got one here on the side, one on the other side, that's 2 total. The front here, that's 3. Top 4. One at the bottom here, which this third-party accessory from Dorm Labs fits here, that's 5. So you have a solid amount of tactical rails for, if you want to get tactical, put attachments on. It's up to you. It's got a flip-up sight, so you can aim down, and you're supposed to aim down here through these holes, but I'm a 22-year-old, so it's hard for me to see, and it really strains my neck to look through it. Plus, it's really narrow, so I usually just aim off the top of this rail. So the blaster's a little bit simple, but once you realize that it's fully automatic and that it can be modified to fire even faster, you're looking at a really good blaster here. I got to first use this at the Nerf release party, summer 2013, and had a bit of a problem with jamming. There was a plastic rubber skirt here, and sometimes when darts go through it, they wouldn't fully go all the way through, so it resulted in a jam. That was apparent back then in the summer launch party, and it was apparent for a bit in the Rapidstrike as it continued to come out. An easy fix is just simply open it up and take it out, or you can try to get the pliers or your fingers and try to pull the rubber skirt. It's going to take more effort that way. So what's great about this blaster? Well, it's a simple kind of no-frills blaster. Even in its stock form, it still fires solidly fast. If you ramp it up something like Trust fires faster, definitely much more faster, and you get more noticeable range.
Oh, that works now. Where are they? Out.
Putting on a LiPo battery or those kind of things, which I have in here, fires even faster than that. So you have the potential to throw out a lot of foam with this blaster if you modify it.
Cover, cover, cover. All right.
I like it a lot because it kind of like replicates a look of an actual gun, and I know a lot of Nerfers don't really like using that term or having to associate ourselves with airsoft or guns, but kind of like in both pools with like the airsoft, real steel, and Nerf, and I like how it kind of has that look and even the feel. It's got the length. Its length is close to an airsoft gun and even close to a real, say, something like an M4. So it's got a carrying handle at the top, which lets you carry your blaster. Not a lot of blasters nowadays have this, and it feels like it's like an outdated kind of thing. Even real life guns don't really have carrying handles, but it's just nice to have, and it allows me to aim off the top. I've seen people chop it off. I just like to leave it there. Has a clear jam door, which allows you to see jams. It's a little bit orange, so it gives things a tone, but if you just pull it back, it's really easy to access stuff. So with that being said, with all its simple features, it's retractable stock, and it's fully automatic, what makes this blaster so great? Well, again, it's because it's got a great rate of fire, even in normal stock form. A lot of times you can't really aim accurately with Nerf blasters, so sometimes you just have to get people in the open and spray them with darts. And that's what this thing can do. I know a lot of people prefer something like a Strife or a Raven or something semi-automatic, and I've asked them why they like that over the Rapidstrike. And a lot of their response is well, the Rapidstrike uses up ammo too fast. And that is true, you know, it took me about half a year to get used to this thing and to use it properly without spitting out a bunch of darts and going through my ammo too fast. But once I did, I'd say my success level with the blaster, and, you know, went up. You know, I won more games with it. I wasn't going through as much ammo, and I just felt better using the blaster. For humans versus zombies, you know, it's still a solid choice because sometimes people, you know, waste ammo there. I've used it in an HVZ game where I was chased by zombies. You know, I turned, fired off a couple shots, make sure I get the target, move to the next one.
Bad bears. Got you, Selena. Got you. Got you.
What really helps a lot too, in not just HVZ but Nerf games, is that the retractable stock in and out. So say I'm playing indoors and I need to kind of like go around the corner like more slim, so you know my body isn't as big going around it. I can just put the stock in really easily and go in around the corner. For HVZ it helps a lot. I like to play or use the blaster with the stock fully extended. But say I'm being chased, you know, since the blaster is longer with the stock out, it's going to take more time for me to turn around. What I can do though is just put the stock in really quick and turn around quicker and blast the zombies. You know, sometimes there's times where I need to get lower and sneak. For HVZ, you know, I can just put the stock in as well, make the blaster smaller, make myself a little bit smaller as well. I really like the colors of it. You know, it's a blue and like a dark / dull orange, depending on where you look. It's dull here and brighter here. And it gives off the look of a toy, but still like a mature toy. Nerf is coming out with a white stripe version, and they're gonna have this orange. I'm not really a fan of the orange here, and the white's good. I preferred a white stripe on this at first, but I've grown over time to really like the orange. The shell, it's got a good amount of room, as you can see here. I put a GoPro sticker here. The bottle caps are here because my friend had to drill out the shell to put in bigger motors, but it was worth it. I've seen some people drill a hole here for like to replicate an actual sling points. I have not done that. I just put it here where the loops are. And let's see. I've also seen people cut section in the stock, so it's got, you know, it's got more points to stick it out and in instead of just like all the way out or all the way in. So when I said this blaster has high rate of fire, you're going to feel it the most when you go against blasters that don't fire as fast or don't fire as far. You're definitely going to feel the advantage in this. I brought it to an indoor Nerf War at my former college, and everyone there was using stock stuff, single shots mostly, and I was able to pretty much dominate and cause fear and make people run when they saw me firing with this.
That guy.
This blaster does use the clip system, which means, you know, 18 dart clips / mags can work with it, as well as something smaller, like a 12 dart mag / clip, even the drums, if you have any. To release the mag, there's a switch here. You have to push down, and then you just pull on the mag to take it out. Doesn't have to do with your middle finger. You can just grab it with your thumb if you need to. Yeah, it allows you to do that. So lengthwise, the blaster has a solid length. It's not too big, and it's not too small. I've seen a few of my friends that prefer it with the stock in, I guess just because they're not as tall as me, or as long, my hand, you know, arms aren't as long. But just comparing it to like my airsoft gun, the length is very similar actually. So that's good, I guess, for people who want to transition from airsoft into Nerf and you want to find a blaster that's similar to what they use. Construction quality-wise, you know, the plastic is good. Again, I've been using this blaster for about a year since I bought it in the stores. The stock is solid, bends a little bit, but again, that's plastic. That's just how it works. So just don't put too much force on it. Again, you know, no reinforcements have been made in the blaster. This is all the plastic that's I've been using since I bought it a year ago. I mean, I haven't even talked about modifying it and integrations too much. The mod potential on this is pretty good. You can, if you mess with the wiring, you can like make it run a LiPo battery, which will make it run faster and fire farther than normal batteries you buy in stores. Again, there's room in the shell, so you can cut away sections and put in bigger motors. I told you that I talked to someone, they drilled a hole in this area, so you can put a sling point through it to actually make it more comparable to an actual like assault rifle or airsoft gun. As you can see, there's space in the front, so I put in a hand grip from Dorm Labs that they've sent. There's room here in the front for a sight, or at the top if you like that. And yeah, again, I've seen people also put the master key kind of like mod where they put the rough cut in the front. It has room in the shell for that. I feel like this is arguably the best flywheel blaster that you can get and modify. The Strife has some things it's better at, but overall, you know, you're not going to go wrong with this. It's got a lot of space again for integrations and modifications. The box is still fires solidly fast and solidly far. And whenever you need to throw down a lot of darts at something or someone, then this blaster can do it. I'm Basic Nerf. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Stay tuned to my channel for more content of this sort. Peace out.